on LinkedIn. It caught my attention, and it's a post by Thelma eBay. Let me read it out. When praying for a job, pray for a place that is free from envy and sabotage. Let me take that one more time. When praying for a job, pray for a place that is free from envy and sabotage. So I took a look at the comment section. So many comments with people expressing or sharing their experiences. It really got me thinking. And I said to myself, is there a work environment that is toxic free? Maybe, maybe not. But for a fact, we know that there are work environments that are toxic. Well, in this video, we're going to be focusing on envy and sabotage. And to just put things in context, it's important that we define these terms, because I know people have their own definitions of these terms. Someone can say, oh, my neighbor looked at me this way. My neighbor is envious of me. My hand no deal. Okay, let's define these terms. I'm just going to ask my friend ChatGPT. ChatGPT, what is envy? I'm going to type that in the comment section. Sorry, did I say comment section? I'm going to type that in. Okay, so envy is an emotion characterized by a strong desire or longing for something possessed by someone else, accompanied by feelings of resentment, discontent, or bitterness. It often arises when one person perceives another to have qualities or possessions or maybe achievements that they themselves lack. Envy can stem from feelings of inadequacy, comparison, or a sense of unfairness. It is important to distinguish between envy and admiration, as admiration involves appreciating and being inspired by someone's qualities or accomplishments without the negative emotions associated with envy. Just a quick one. Envy basically is an emotion characterized by a strong desire or longing for something possessed by someone else, accompanied by feelings of resentment, discontent, or bitterness. Let's look at sabotage. Sabotage refers to the act of deliberately disrupting, damaging, or interfering with someone else's plans, activities, or efforts with the intention of causing harm or hindering their progress. It takes various forms, such as interfering with equipment, spreading false information, undermining relationships, or intentionally creating obstacles. Sabotage is typically motivated by personal gain, rivalry, revenge, or a desire to undermine someone's success or achievements. It is considered unethical and often illegal, as it undermines trust, productivity, and the overall functioning of individuals or organizations. Now, the short version, basically, sabotage refers to the act of deliberately disrupting, damaging, or interfering with someone else's plans, activities, or efforts with the intention of causing harm or hindering their progress. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Now, this got me thinking. If you're working in an organization, the assumption is that you want to do great work. You want to make an impact. You want to grow. You want to push your organization forward and in the right direction. You want to get to the peak of your career, right? Now, if you say yes to all of these things, you're going to stand out. You're really going to stand out. And when you stand out, it's normal that you find one or two people who feel like, this one is doing too much. This one is, I too know. This one is trying to show themselves. And it's also normal that you're going to get one or two people who, for no reason, just don't want you, just don't like you, right? Now, one may say, oh, I'll just go stay in my small corner, in my small cubicle, do my small work. Nobody's going to notice me. Nobody's going to envy me, But that doesn't exclude you from the whole thing. It's possible that you're somewhere doing your small work, just hiding somewhere, and people still don't like you, and people still envy you for no reason, right? So this whole thing got me thinking, and while I was in deep thought, boom, the answer just came to me. Proverbs 16 verses 7 to 9, specifically verses 7 and 9. And I'll quickly read that from the New King James Version. It says, when a man's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. When a man's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. I'll read 9. A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. Just make sure your ways align with God's ways. Make sure that your ways please the Lord. Make sure that you're walking that path that God has put in front of you. Make sure that your thoughts, your plans align with God's plan or God's plans for you. Make sure that God is at the center of everything in your life. Make sure that your ways please the Lord. If your ways please the Lord, those people will be at peace with you. He will make the enemies to be at peace with you. It's not your job to make that peace. It's not your job to go ensure that they're at peace with you. All you have to do is just make sure that your ways please God. And God will do the job. He will make sure that your enemies are at peace with you. And remember, God is the one who directs our path. If we put God first, and we truly, truly put God first, He will make things work in our favor. He will make lines fall in pleasant places for us. So for me, that just concluded the matter for me. It was my conclusion that you have still made your ways please the Lord. Just make sure your ways please the Lord, and you will be fine. I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I'd like to know what you think. Are you like, there's some people, there's nothing you want to do in this world. They're still going to be after you. They're still going to envy you. Well, I'd like to read from you. Just put your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.